Hey, what up, decisive marketers? Today we have yet another automation series video to talk about, and I'm going to be showing you how to connect from WordPress to Pabbly Connect into BetterUptime. So what we're going to be achieving is that whenever we have brand new pages, posts, or product pages, and we're going to send the URL over to BetterUptime and create a monitor on it, right? So that we can have BetterUptime, which is a uptime monitoring tool to monitor those pages and tell you whether there's a problem loading the page or not. So we all know that sometimes WordPress can be a little bit wonky, and we may have pages that are actually loading, but there is a critical error on it, right? So because critical error pages are still going to show a HTTP to 200 status, right, which shows that the page is loading properly, but the content of the page actually does not show. So I'm going to be showing you how to do so, but before I dive in, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. Right, so here we are in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so we have right here. So what you're going to be what you're going to need is Uncanny Automator, right, which is a plugin on WordPress itself. Okay, so what we have, which is this one right here. Okay, I'm going to open this up. Okay, and we're going to be connecting from using Uncanny Automator to send to Pabbly Connect. Okay, a incoming webhook. Okay, and then we're going to send that data over to BetterUptime right here. Okay, so you do not need, it seems like you do not need the pro version of the plugin, right? So you just need the free version, right, from what I see right here. Okay, so what happens is that when you create a new recipe, okay, you want to select logged in users. Okay, logged in users, because only your administrator and your authors, your editors, your shop managers, those are the ones that can actually create a new product or new post. Okay, so right here, right, so this is the this is the action right here. So I'm going to show you how to do so. Okay, so you just click on add a new trigger and select WordPress. Okay, so you want to select this one, this trigger right here, which is a user publishes a type of post, right? So this trigger does not require the pro version of Uncanny Automator. Okay, so you just need the free version, right, and it works with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you just need to use this one. Okay, so you just need to install the free version of Uncanny Automator. Just select this. Okay, only the triggers or the actions with Pro will require the pro version of the plugin, right? So you just need to select this. Okay, and then you just select the post type, right? So you can put products, you can put posts, you can select pages or any other custom post type as well. Okay, my internet connection might be a little bit slow right here, so so things might be loading a little bit slower. Okay, so once you have that, okay, you will need to send data to a webhook, which is this one right here. Okay, so what you want to be doing is copy the webhook URL. Okay, copy this, okay, and paste it into this field right here, which is the URL field, and then select the request method as post. Okay, select the post method, and then in the field, right, you want to put in the key here. So the key would be the response, right? So that you'll be receiving, okay, which is the label, or they call it key in Uncanny Automator. So if this is the post URL, just put in post URL and then product URL, okay, and then you will just select this, just click on this one right here, okay, and then choose post URL. Okay, select post URL. You can actually add multiple triggers. Okay, add multiple triggers. You can have product post, right, and then also with pages as well, right, and then select post URL. Okay, but make sure that you name them correctly. If it's a post URL or product URL or page URL. Okay, so once you're done, okay, then just click on send task. Alright, send test. Right, so once you click on send test, Pabbly Connect will receive a response, okay, and it will show the response. This is the test response, which is the test data that is sent from Uncanny Automator. Okay, so it will not show actual URL or anything like that unless you were to create a post or page, right, and then it will trigger. Okay, so we're going to use this, okay, and then the next would be BetterUptime, right? So BetterUptime, connecting with BetterUptime is quite it's not very difficult. Let me just check this connection, right? Okay, so all you need to do is to insert your API token, right? So all you need to do is jump into BetterUptime right here and go into integrations. Okay, so make sure you're on the right team, okay, and then select integration and then jump into API right here, okay, and then you'll be able to grab your API token right here, right? Just copy this, paste it into Pabbly Connect when you are, connecting your BetterUptime right here. So you just need to paste in the API token, okay. So once you've done that, you've connected your BetterUptime, right? So make sure you select the action event as create monitor, right? Create monitor, okay. So that's the one that you want to be using, okay. Then the monitor type, so these are the ones that you can choose for the monitor type, right? So you got status. So status is pretty much just checking if the page is loading, right, whether you are getting a HTTP 200 response, okay. And you've got keyword, you got ping, you got keyword absence, right, which is the opposite of keyword, and then got TCP, UDP, SMTP, POP, IMAP, right, just to make sure that all your emails are working, your SMTPs are working, okay. So what I use is keyword, okay, keyword, and I'm going to be monitoring for the keyword critical error, right? Critical error. So what happens is that when this particular keyword appears on the page, then I would know that the page suffers from a critical error, so that I can jump in and fix the issue. Okay, so the first one is so what happens is once you select keyword, you will then need to enter the URL. So you just need to jump into Uncanny Automator and select page, post, and product URL. Just dump them all in here, because what happens is that if you have a new page URL, there will be a trigger, right? There will be a value in the page URL, but there's no value in post or product URL. So what happens is that it will only show one single URL. You only fill in one single URL every time there is a new page, post, or product anyway, right? So you can pretty much put them all in right here, okay. And then you can choose if you want to send email, right? So it's true or false right here. So you can choose if you want to send the email, and if you want to send SMS, and if you want to receive a call, right? So these are the options. And what is your check frequency. Okay, so for me, I set it as 30 minutes, right, which is 180 seconds right here, because I don't need to monitor these pages in such a high frequency, because it also can slow down your website and use up your server resources as well if you're checking too often, right? So I just set it to 1800 seconds right here, which is 30 minutes. Okay, and then enter the keyword. Okay, and then if you are monitoring any of this, which is your TCP, UDP, SMTP, POP, or IMAP, right, then you can monitor the port itself, right? But we are not doing that because we are just monitoring 4 keywords, so this one can be left empty. Okay, and then once you're done, right, you can save and send test requests and check if there's a new monitor created in BetterUptime, right? And then if that's done, everything is this entire automation is done correctly, right? So the reason why you may want to use BetterUptime, because for example, I actually have the unlimited plan from BetterUptime, right? So I might as well monitor all my URLs just to make sure that all my pages are loading correctly. Okay, so BetterUptime is great if you just want to have an unlimited plan and monitor all your site pages within one single tool, uptime monitoring tool itself. Okay, so that's all I have to share in this video right here, how to automatically add new pages, posts, or product pages into BetterUptime for monitoring. Okay, and that's all I have in this video. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this automation in the comments below. And lastly, if you know anyone who uses a uptime monitoring tool as well as WordPress, right, be sure to share this video with them so that they can also monitor all new pages automatically with BetterUptime. And that's all I have in this video. I'll see you in my next video.